So welcome back to another video here on the channel where I upload every single day. So if you like how that sounds and if you're a first time viewer, please subscribe. So today I will be reviewing a really good horror thriller called Vacancy. Now this is a really good horror movie. This could have took the typical approach of being a home invasion movie. It doesn't take that approach. It doesn't come off stale. It doesn't come off generic. This really has its own ideal and flavor. I really like what they do with this movie. So basically, you have this couple. You have this couple that's like driving um somewhere. I forgot like where they were driving to, but they're driving. You could tell that they are a very unhappy couple. They're about to get a divorce, and they're just very unhappy with each other. So they stop by this garage. This guy fixes the car, all that great jazz, because they break down. They get back on the road. Car breaks down again. Funny enough, the car breaks down again. They have to walk back up to the garage. Now, right beside the garage, there's like this motel, hotel, whatever you feel like calling it. Well, they check in. You know, you as an audience know something is not right. This is not normal. This is not normal. Something is wrong here. So, you know, they get their motel, and then slowly but surely, that's when stuff starts to happen. There's all these cameras in the room that the couple stay in, and there's underground tunnels in the motel. There's like these like snuff films, and the owner of the hotel motel sells them to this trucker guy. Basically, this hotel owner traps couples or just people in this one hotel room and makes snuff films, because in each corner of the hotel room there is a camera, or like a little like in like a little like corner of the room somewhere there's a camera. This movie has a very intense moment. Now, I don't think this movie's scary. I don't think it's scary. I don't think that. But it does have its suspenseful moments. It does have its intense moments. And I think it does stand out because this is one of those films where you kind of think, oh, it's going to be just a ripoff of The Strangers. I'll be completely honest. I think The Strangers started home invasion movies, and I love The Strangers. Love that film. It's one of my favorite horror movies. Um, but what Vacancy does, it's set in a motel, and it really goes beyond the motel hotel setting. It goes beyond that for a few good scenes. Again, this is a really good and original idea because, again, it doesn't come off as generic or trying to rip off somebody. Yes, it came out around the time of The Strangers and kind of, when that, was popping. But other than that, Vacancy, this is a really good horror thriller that definitely can't talk today. I definitely recommend you guys checking this movie out. If you really like slow boil, that's the thing. This movie, yes, it's like a slow boil. It takes its time getting to things, but it kind of gets there kind of quick. Like, it kind of gets there quick, then it kind of slows down again. Then we start to get that slow boil again. So I really do like that, where it really tries to be its own thing. It's trying not to be a slow paced movie. It's trying not to be a fast paced movie. It's really doing both. It's being a fast paced movie while also being a slow paced movie, while also taking the home invasion tropes, while doing something that's semi original, and just really taking that concept and spinning it on its head. Like I said, like, there's tunnels, like, in all these like motels, and like, if you like, when you think the couple's safe, but then they're not safe, like, there's some really intense moments that's like really get your head scratching. Like, I'm not gonna say where one of the tunnels are. Not gonna say. You gotta check this movie out for yourself. I think that's spoiled enough. But I'm not gonna say where one of the tunnels is, but where one of the tunnels is, it's somewhere. Let's just say that. Let's just say that. Like, it's really hard not to spoil. But you don't. you would have not expected that. You would have not expected that. Now, as an audience member, when you see something, I'm not saying who or what or anything, you was like, oh, how did that happen? Because like, there's no way. I will say this: there's no way for that thing or whatever it is. I'm not saying to get in the bathroom if they're all in there. So, how could, well, I say it, the person, but I'm not saying what person, if it's the killer, if it's the owner, but how could that person get in the how could that person get in the hotel room with this couple if they're in the room and all the doors are locked, etc.? Well, something happens and there's a twist. It's not really a twist. It's as an audience member, like you're trying to figure it out, maybe, you know what I mean? But it does settle for one of those moments. So yeah, my final thoughts on Vacancy. This is a really good horror thriller that I really recommend you guys check it out. If you haven't seen this movie, you need to put it on your watch list. So yeah, if you enjoy my review for Vacancy, why not subscribe if you're a first time viewer, hit that like button, and as well hit that notification bell to know when I upload a brand new video or even go live. Make sure you guys interact with my community tab. I will post video options for you guys, or I may just talk to you guys, or I may post the next post I may put on there is what review would you like to see. I would do 4 or 3 movies on the community tab where I will let you guys pick what movie review would you guys like to see. So yeah. Until next time, smack that like button, all that great stuff. If you have seen this movie Vacancy, why not let me know in the comments below? And like I said, make sure you guys interact with my community tab. I post a lot of stuff on my community tab. So yeah, make sure you interact with the community tab. And yeah, definitely catch everyone in the next video.